because the turtle is known for longevity, for one. It's the oldest. And also that the turtle, it has two gifts. It can live in water and it can live in land. Yeah. So in our creation story, we talk about how that sky woman came and she landed on the back of the turtle. And that's why we call North America Turtle Island. Yeah. And so the turtle is very, but the turtle also is a real big teacher. It's one of our main teachers. If you count this around a turtle, there's 28. Always. Okay. That's the moon cycle. That's the natural moon cycle. This isn't 30 or 31, it's 28 days. Okay. This one here, if you count these in here, there's always 13. Because if you divide those moons in 28 days, there's an extra moon. We believe in the 13 moons, the cycle of the 13 moons. Yeah. And so this was our calendar. This was our calendar. Yeah. We didn't have that other kind. Yeah. We had this one. So this tells us when to plant. It tells us everything of what to do. And this is totally related to the woman's cycle as well, that birthing cycle. Isn't that beautiful? You know, the more I learn, the more I realize I don't only know this much in my life. There's just so much to know. It is incredible. And I think the thing that, it's just so overwhelming sometimes to think, how did our old people know this? My mother never took a nutrition course. How did she know how to feed us? Because she listened to the old people, those old people that knew. Oh, I just love them. They're so knowledgeable. They're so wise. So when we talk about indigenous knowledge, it's more than it's indigenous science. Everything's a science. It's amazing. Okay, this one here is called the birthing cycle. The first one, that's from birth to puberty. And then the second was called the youth cycle. The fourth one is called the parent cycle, and the last one is called the elder cycle. Okay. Yeah. And it was funny because, you know, in our culture, you're kind of like when you get to that puberty stage, that young, now you're a woman or now you're a man, it's like you're kind of forced to go to that next stage if you're taught properly. It's a celebration to go to the next stage. So a lot of times if we acted silly when we were in our youth, that's baby stuff. They said, you're past that now. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to teach. In your bundle, they said you should always put 4 stories. One that's going to make people laugh. That's medicine. This is your healing bundle now. You should always know 4 stories. And maybe a story that will help people through grieving. Because, you know, death we're all going to die. And so, one of those. And maybe through some major sickness, maybe. You know, so you should know 4 stories, 4 funny story. Then you should know 4 dances. We have, you know, birthing dances. We have planting songs. You should know 4 to help people lift their spirits. It's all about lifting our spirits when we're down. It's all about doctoring. We're all doctors here, every one of us in a different way. You should know 4 medicines. I just told you how many to tell you today. Yeah, you should know them. Put them in your bundle. So I'm talking really about a physical bundle, but at the same time a spiritual bundle as well. You know what I'm saying? Emotional. And so put that in your bundle, they would say. And I remember them saying to me, get ready. They said, you're going to receive your healing song. What's that about? I didn't know. I waited 15 years for my healing song. And so one day they came, those men. They said, go ahead, Dio, you got a rattle? I said, oh, yeah. They said, we've come to give you your healing song. You're ready now. Wow. Way hi-oh, hi-oh. Way hi-oh, hi-oh. Way hi-oh, hi-oh. Way hi-oh, 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 hi-oh. Now. They say that when we come into this life as such a small child, we don't have the wisdom or the strength to carry our gifts. You know, we have to learn. You have to learn behavior. So they say we give some of our gifts to the water to keep. We'll give some to the Mother Earth. We'll give some to the sky world. And then when we get old enough and we're ready, we start calling back our gifts. We start calling them back. That's what that song talks about, is calling back our song, our gifts. Well, duda is a word. It doesn't have a gender. It's an older person, either male or female. It does have a gender, either male or female. That's sort of wise. That will come and teach us. It's our teachers, but it's both male and female, our duda. So I've had many dudas to teach me throughout my life.